Hello everyone, back to today's second video. Going to have a look at some events and festivals for today's second video. So looking at this weekend and next weekend. Events coming up this weekend include TheOpen. That's already underway in Carnoustie in Scotland, day one today. There's 3 more days of that to go. Farnborough Air Show continues. That's going to be continuing through until Sunday down in Hampshire. And then also the Liverpool International Music Festival will be underway over the weekend as well. From Monday to Thursday, it's a Royal Welsh show, and then from Thursday through to the following weekend, Sunday 29th of July, we have got Kendal Calling, Camp Bestival, and the Sunderland Air Show. I've been asked to do updates for all of these, so well, I'll talk you through it as quickly as we can. We're going to start off with tomorrow, Friday, which of course is day 2 of TheOpen, and it also be a continuation of the Farnborough Air Show as well. We find that we've got a little trough moving down from the north. There's a weather front that's in the north heading south. That's going to bring some showery rain to northern England, and a little bit of instability might generate some big showers and thunderstorms across East Anglia and South East England. I'm keeping an eye on this, and I might do Stormwatch tomorrow morning. First video up could be Stormwatch tomorrow, but it just depends whether there's enough to go at with this for the southeast. That's how the upper air temperatures are looking tomorrow. They're looking warm across the board, across the country. So there's that band of rain heading southwards from Scotland and Northern Ireland into northern England. Not much happening further south. So for TheOpen at Carnoustie, it's probably wet in the morning across southeast of Scotland, but it probably dries out through the course of the afternoon as that band of rain moves southwards and kind of fizzles out. There's those heavy showers and storms getting going through parts of kind of like the central southern England through to the East Midlands and then up to Lincolnshire, possibly affecting some parts of the south east, well, like the home counties, London. You see, they do look very localised, so that's why you're struggling to work out whether there's enough to go on there really to warrant a storm watch. I'll be continuing to monitor it and see what the high-res models show in the morning, but we may, I haven't done many storm watches this summer, but I may do storm watch in the morning if you're interested in that. That's how the temperatures are looking tomorrow. So it's a little bit cooler actually across Scotland. It will feel a bit fresher up there for day 2 of TheOpen. Temperatures in the morning probably just into the low teens, but in the afternoon as it brightens up, probably recovering to around 18 or 19 degrees. Warm and humid down in the south and the southeast. And of course down in the south where we've got Farnborough Air Show continuing. So it looks warm there. Temperatures around 25, 26 degrees. Just the outside chance of a heavy shower or a thunderstorm. Then through to Saturday, which is day 3 of TheOpen. It's also a continuation of Farnborough Air Show, and Liverpool Music Festival gets underway too. Ridge of high pressure begin to extend back in from the Atlantic as we're losing that trough. The upper air temperatures are looking warm to very warm. Lots of dry weather through the course of Saturday as well. So it looks dry for TheOpen in Carnoustie. A few showers across parts of central southern England. Might be a shower at the Farnborough Air Show, but again they do look quite localised and not as heavy as the showers will be tomorrow afternoon. Also looking dry for Liverpool. There's the temperatures tomorrow afternoon. So widely into the sort of low to mid 20s Celsius widely across the country. Down in the southeast getting into the upper 20s Celsius. We're through to Sunday, and this is the final day of TheOpen at Carnoustie. It'll be the final day of the Farnborough Air Show, and it'll also be the final day of the Liverpool Music Festival as well. High pressure is extending in, it's ridging in from off the Atlantic. Upper air temperatures are getting warmer, so temperatures are hotting up over the weekend. That's how Sunday is looking in terms of precipitation. It's virtually a dry day. There's a band of rain in the very, very far north of Scotland, but it won't affect TheOpen. It looks like a dry final day for TheOpen. It looks like a dry final day of Farnborough Air Show and also Liverpool Music Festival too. And the temperatures, they're very warm to hot. So down in the south around Farnborough, might be up to around 30 degrees. That's 86 Fahrenheit. And you know, parts of East Anglia, I'm not sure if there's any events going on in East Anglia, but if there was, you would be seeing temperatures getting quite close, around 31 or 32 there. That's about 90 Fahrenheit over in East Anglia. Going up to Liverpool, temperatures there, mid-20s Celsius, 25, 26, certainly possible. And into southern Scotland, where we've got the final day of the Open at Carnoustie, temperatures there will be around sort of mid-20s Celsius again, 24 or 25 degrees. Looking excellent over weekend for all of our events. And then we move through to Monday, and this is the start of Welsh Show. Welsh Show is running from Monday through to Thursday, and Monday, just took you through these very quickly for the Welsh Show, looking mostly dry and fine, high pressures extending in, temperatures like to be hot at around 30 degrees. Through to Tuesday, also quite hot, maybe cooling down a little bit, chance of a shower, but generally lots of dry weather there for day 2 of the Welsh Show. Day 3, again, cooling down just a little bit. So you go around 30 degrees in on Monday, to probably around 22 or 23 by Wednesday. But again, mainly dry, lots of fine weather, plenty of sunshine, just the outside chance of some light showers, I suppose, as the clouds bubble up a little bit. And then we get through to the final day of the Welsh Show, which is Thursday, 26th of July. This is also the first day of Kendal Calling up across Northern England, and it's the first day of Camp Bestival at Lulworth, and that's in Dorset. So again, high pressure is in control here across the country, reaching through the UK. It looks mostly dry. There's the upper air temperatures. They're warm to very warm. It's a dry day as well, so dry for the final day of the Welsh Show, dry for day 1 of Kendal Calling, and also dry for day 1 of Camp Bestival. All places looking dry for the course of Thursday, 26th, and temperatures are very warm to hot. So down in the south in Dorset, looking at temperatures around 27 or 28 degrees. That's into the 80s Fahrenheit. Across Wales, we're into kind of like low 20s there, so you probably increase that to around 23 or 24 degrees. So very warm and sunny and dry for the final day of the Welsh Show. And then going up to Cumbria, where of course we've got Kendal Calling taking place at Belvedere Park, which is in the Lake District. We find there again looking very warm temperatures, low 20s, around 23 or 24 degrees, quite possible. Now we're through to Friday, 27th of July. This is day 2 of Kendal Calling and day 2 of Camp Bestival. The Sunderland Air Show gets underway on this day, and high pressure again, it's building through the country and it's going up towards Scandinavia. Upper air temperatures, if anything, are turning hotter. Hotter air is starting to move up from the south at the excuse me, at the end of next week. It's a universally dry day across the country as well. No precipitation to speak of, and very warm. In fact, you say that's hot really. Temperatures widely across England and Wales going up to around 30, 31 degrees. So that's sort of kind of like 86 to 88 Fahrenheit. Up across northern England in Cumbria, it's not quite that hot, but even so, you're talking about mid-20s Celsius, quite easy, possibly going up to the upper 20 Celsius. And over towards Sunderland, there we've got temperatures again around 24 or 25 degrees. So absolutely perfect conditions for all of those events, if anything perhaps a little bit too hot. That's Saturday 28th of July, so this is day 3 of Kendal Calling. It's day 3 of Camp Bestival, day 2 of the Sunderland Air Show, drawing up hot southerly winds with high pressure to our east and low pressure out to the west and to the southwest. Look at those upper air temperatures. It's getting ever hotter. This is heat wave type territory. The GFS model has been indicating a chance of a heat wave around this end of July period. It's still going for it on tonight's model run. Few thunderstorms breaking out across parts of Wales and southwest England. That could just affect Dorset for Camp Bestival. Just the outside chance of a storm, but it looks like most of them actually are more towards Wales and southwest England. And basically for Camp Bestival, for Kendal Calling and the Sunderland Air Show, it's looking dry on this day, Saturday 28th of July. It's a little way off. As go through the afternoon, perhaps an increasing risk of heavy showers and thunderstorms. That's called Cape and Lift. It shows there is convective potential within the atmosphere, so showers do form. They could have lightning and thunder within them. But look at that, it's hot. Temperatures in the south are up to 32 degrees. You can normally add on 2 or 3 degrees to these charts. So potentially talking about temperatures there of 33, 34 or possibly 35 degrees across the southeast of England. That's around 93 to 95 Fahrenheit. Very hot in the southeast being signalled there. For the events that are interesting, so Camp Bestival, you're up to around 32, that's 90 Fahrenheit with chance of a thunderstorm. We go up to Cumbria, a little bit more comfortable there, I have to say. If you don't like the heat, the further north you go, the better, really. So head up to Cumbria, and temperatures there around 24, 25. Still very warm for a festival, I have to say. And over towards the North Sea in Sunderland, we've got temperatures there again low to mid-20s, so 25 is certainly possible. And finally, we're through to Sunday, the 29th of July. This is the final day of Kendal Calling. It is the final day of Camp Bestival, and it'll be the final day of Sunderland Air Show 2. And it looks like it's a little bit more unsettled within that heat, that hot and humid air. Within the heat and humidity, have generated a little area of low pressure. So it hints at the possibility of some sort of fungi breakdown going on. Upper air temperatures still look hot in the south and southeast, but they are cooling down a bit in the north and the west. Not a huge amount of precipitation, actually, so perhaps most of the action happens overnight from the Saturday to the Sunday. Heavy showers and thunderstorms across eastern Scotland, but not really affecting any of our events. Temperatures are lowering down, but still very warm in the south. So for Camp Bestival, you finish what has been a very hot weekend, of course. Finish it very warm to hot. Temperatures still up at 20 Celsius. As we go further north, it is cooling down for Kendal Calling. The final day of Kendal Calling does look like it is cooling down with temperatures into kind of like the low 20 Celsius, so 21, 22 with the cooler and pressure. Perhaps still quite muggy over in Sunderland, but temperatures there are lowering as well. So for all of our events this weekend and next weekend, and the Royal Welsh Show in between, it's looking absolutely perfect, really very warm, dry and fine conditions in the main. If anything, the problem could be that it's too hot, especially the chance of a heat wave for next weekend. We're watching it closely to see how hot it might get. And also that might generate some big thunderstorms. So still a bit up in the air, if you pardon the pun, for Kendal Calling and for Camp Bestival. But for this weekend's events, it's looking pretty good, I have to say. And in 12 minutes, we've done all of that, so I don't think that's bad going at all. Tomorrow, we'll have Jam Friday. We'll have a look at weather for next week, 10 days. As I say, the first video up might be Storm Watch. I'll have a look at the high-res models in the morning and see just how widespread these storms could be for the southeast tomorrow. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.